standing out in front of this, well, what's left of the old original Rochester Brewing Company. This thing's been abandoned since, as far as I can tell, Prohibition. It's just a fraction of the building. We'll get closer to it. We'll get closer to it. It's just a fraction of the building. The rest of the building burned down in the 80s. You're watching Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. I'm just going to take a stroll around the area here. A couple of interesting bandos to check out. Couldn't get out camping this week. Sometimes it's tough to get out camping, but we're going to do a little explore. We're going to have some fun. Maybe there's still some ice cream in this old ice cream parlor, huh? Maybe there's still some ice cream. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check out the ice cream. The first thing that comes to mind when looking at this place is just how dilapidated it is. Like I said, it's kind of tough to find history of this place. It was the old Rochester Brewing Company, and it was a much bigger facility at one time, much bigger facility. This is kind of just a fraction of what it used to be. But the bigger portion, the northern portion, burnt down in the 1980s. So this is what we have. But yeah, when you search Rochester Brewing Company, try to find history, it's kind of tough because it's a bit of a generic name. But I'm pretty sure it closed during Prohibition. I think that's what did it. It originally opened in the 1870s, so it's pretty old. This entire area that it opened in was full of breweries, including Genesee Brewery right across the gorge this way. I'm right on a cliff. This is Cliff Street. Right across the gorge there is Genesee Brewing Company, which is also really old. And this is a road and people are on it. Not a very well used road, but it is a road. This entire area has always been industry, whether it be the aforementioned breweries. I think there's like a lumber yard. It's still industry. This has always been industry ever since before Rochester was a city. Back when this was Rochesterville, this was industry. This is right on the soupy banks of the Genesee. We're actually in the gorge portion of the river. There's a cliff right behind this building. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to the cliff. Another thing about this area is it's rampant with tents and people sitting outside, so I really have to be careful. There's the building over here that I made the joke about the ice cream earlier. I'm pretty sure there's a squatter living in there right now, so I'm gonna kind of steer clear of stuff like that. All right, let's swoop around, see what we can't see, huh? Now I know stuff like this is kind of boring, but I love the original curb work here. Crumbling. It's basically just like stone. They'd probably just cut a stone, no concrete. So that's cool. Lots of broken glass, lots of garbage everywhere, lots of shattered pieces of wood on the ground from people who I no doubt trying to get into this place, which leads me to believe there's probably no openings anywhere. This looks relatively new. Looks like the main entrance, or at least maybe a shipping entrance. I don't know if this is the main entrance or not. I don't think it was. This is more of a side building. Yeah, been open to the elements for a long time. At this point, it's essentially a shell of a building. It is owned. It's owned by Remax. I checked the database. It was sold in 2016, 2017 for a pretty reasonable price. Can't remember the exact price. Okay, I think somebody's coming here who might be trying to live here. I hear him yelling, so I'm gonna just get over there, let him do what he has to do. I don't know if he's talking to himself or he's talking to somebody. I'm not really sure, but either way, I'm gonna walk over this glass. There's glass all over the ground here. Now, I don't think that is the original glass. Let me roll my scooter over the broken glass. I'm taking my scooter everywhere. I'm not leaving it in this neighborhood for a second. Yeah, this guy's coming up on me, so I'm just gonna walk in the other direction. He's just talking or rapping or doing something. I'm not really sure. All right, and then maybe he's the guy who lives here. Maybe I'm like in front of his place.
I could be doing screenshots like y'all bum ass niggas though.
Yeah. How's it going, man? Well, this place over here has a camera. That's interesting. Yeah, he's just walking through. I was waiting to see if he was going to go. It completely cooled off whatever he was going off on. All right, anyway. This building, it's been a few things. It's been, I think it was like an ice cream parlor, little sub shop. I imagine for workers around this area. This I think was bought with that parcel, owned by the same Remax group. So yeah, there's old signage. Got pizza subs and plates, garbage plates, some nice broken glass, ice cream. I have no idea what the camera just saw when I pressed it up to the glass, but you know, that'll be fun to look at later while editing this. Yeah, this is just another beautiful old building. It was at one point cold storage as well, and I believe I learned from the listing that the top room, which has broken windows and stuff, they're trying to renovate it into an apartment, but it hasn't been approved yet. For obvious reasons, mainly because it's a shithole. Yeah, you can see windows smashed. I don't know if people are getting in that way. It doesn't look like it. Just smashed windows. Looks like there was a tarp or something up there at one point. There's like blue shredded stuff hanging down. Beautiful old building. Wow. Hope they do something with it. I can't believe I didn't notice this until right now, or smell it, but there's just a full dead raccoon right there. Oh, gnarly. Okay, moving on. This might be a bad idea because of the amount of homeless in the area. There's a ton. I'm not putting them on camera for obvious reasons, but there's quite a few tents dotted around this area. It's just an industrial area right outside of downtown. There's obviously gates and fences, but it's like a little path that leads around this gate that I'm just gonna see if I can't. All right, where I am here on the other side of this gate is where the rest of the building was. Right now it's just a big empty lot. Plenty of room for development if any developer wants to come through. If I'm being honest, I'm surprised I don't see any tents back here. It's kind of be perfect for it, huh? Well, right in this direction where the trees are is where the cliff is, so they might be down there. Look at this. I don't want to get too close. Some kind of sinkhole directly through the pavement, just fell directly into the sinkhole. And there could be more of that around. Who knows? Old sewage pits, old, I don't know, what do you need for brewing? Old big brewing kettles, you know, inset to the ground that they just pave over. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah. Oh, there's actually quite a few of these holes around. I gotta be careful. Yeah, there's another one in there. It's an animal too. Yeah, I see another one back there. I don't want to walk around too much, but yeah, this back is also sealed up. Oh, looks like some people had some fun. But yeah, this back is definitely sealed up as well, completely. I mean, obviously, it's very easy to get in here. Owners don't want people messing around in there. Frankly, I don't know if I'd go in there, even if I could get in there. It's pretty far gone. I wouldn't trust any floorboards or anything. I was gonna do a quick walk around. I don't want to leave my scooter. Yeah, let's move this away. I'm gonna do something I probably shouldn't. I'm gonna walk a little bit deeper into this yard here, really watching my foot for holes, but there's like kind of a path. You can see it that little opening right there leads back there. I'm just gonna take a peek. Yeah, there's like grass down here. I'm guessing, if I'm being honest, it looks more like deer are laying here. Heard a stick crack. I really don't want to disturb anybody. He says as he walks in the direction of possibly disturbing someone. Yeah, there's like two little paths. They're not like well traveled, but they are distinct. By the way, there's signs everywhere saying there's security cameras in use, but I kind of don't believe it. And if there are, then I'll leave. Yeah, nothing. That's the cliff. There's the aforementioned cliff. We're on Cliff Street, and here is the cliff. There's just some garbage. Nothing really, just some old concrete things. And then the cliff. Yeah, look at that. Beautiful. All right, let's get out of here before my scooter is stolen. It's another big pit, large pit, big pit, large pit, Holiday Inn. Yeah, who knows? Some industrial something or other. This place is pretty ancient as far as places in America go. Take a quick tour to the other side here. Oh yeah, I can see up in the window like rusty ceiling beams collapsing. Definitely not good. Definitely not good looking. Wood beams, metal beams, all the beams are all collapsing. Every one of the beams. Old mattress. Yeah, and then here, okay, looks like another place for trucks loading, unloading, things like that. I am so surprised there are no tents back here. They must actually have security cameras to keep people out of here. Yeah, and here's the back of that house with the ice cream and stuff. Yeah, just a lot of trash. I hear people talking, but I think it's on the road over there. Just gonna check back here real quick, and you know, maybe we'll find the cheese. Always looking for the cheese, aren't we? Yeah, nothing. Again, more places where people are lying. Oh, people. I don't think it's people. I do think it's deer. I think deer are probably lying down here. I don't think people are just lying down on the grass. And if there were, there'd be a lot more trash. Yep. It's just the other side of it. Down to the cliff. Looks like piled up old railroad ties over there. I gotta do, you know, control some old railroad ties, huh? How about that, huh? That's exciting. Railroad ties. I'm gonna do the thing where I see if I'm gonna try to lift my camera up into a window that I can't see, so you all at home will be able to see, maybe if I can reach it, but I won't until editing. I have no idea if anything was able to be seen there. We'll find out. We'll find out together. So yeah, I put a poll up on the channel saying, hey, couldn't get out for a camp this week. And the majority of people wanted to see me just do a little something like this. So of course, I had to go and do a little something like this. It's always fun getting out exploring with the scoot. And not on the scoot. All right, let's get through here. This is nuts. All right. Well, that was, yeah, somebody saw me come out. That's not a big deal. Well, my camera is really fogging up. That's just moisture. It's just moisturous back there. That guy's looking at me hard. Better get out of here. Well, thanks for joining me here, everybody. This has been Small Plots with Kevin. I'm Kevin. Don't forget, new episodes of Small Plots every Tuesday, 6:30 Eastern Time. I usually try to get out camping, but it's really tough to go camping every week. This isn't my full-time job. It's just a fun hobby that I like to do. You know, maybe subscribe, maybe, you know, pop a like. You know, maybe I can do this full-time someday. We'll see. You know, I'd like to get out for a camp every week, but people express that they miss these walking around videos. So I won't do them all the time, but they are fun to fill in the gaps. I have fun doing them, and I know people like watching them, so as long as you're watching them, I'll keep making them. Well, thanks for watching until the end here, everybody, and I'll catch you on the, man, you know, I wouldn't mind getting inside there nexty. Mwah.